Welcome back everyone to another video. We are here at the very loud client intake. We're going to talk to our boy here, see what we get.
Them wraps all taken care of yet? All good news to me, friend. Anything happens down there is not my responsibility. I have ceased all manner of worry and fret. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes your fee.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hey, we leveled up. That's all we got, 500 bits. Seems kind of low. Alright, and then we need to go over here. Gotta find the janitor with an armed escort, and we gotta somehow steal the secret recipe.
Tramicular, arriving any moment.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 100...
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
Baba!
Oh, it's Amos. That's the guy from the
In a
videos.
discouraging manner. The first testee ain't to be disturbed.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna, converserate a little. Just wait over there for me or something.
As you wish. Retreating to hover at a respectful distance.
Sorry, they get a mite carried away most times. Oh, that. Yeah. Wish they wouldn't say that. Ain't accustomed to fancy titles. Don't mind them. They're here to make sure nothing happens. To me, that is. On account of being a close personal friend of Auntie Cleo. It's all a bit much, to be honest. But I guess it's like Auntie always says, anything worth doing is worth overdoing completely. She don't go by that no more. Guess I'm still not used to calling her Auntie. Auntie. There, maybe that'll do it. Anyhow, probably shouldn't just mull about here engaging in idle talk. If she saw me, she'd probably chide me for being overly friendly with everyone, like she used to.
Enough of that. You ain't idling, you're networking, expanding business opportunities. That's my go-to line anyway.
Oh, guess I was at that, huh? Thanks. Like your arm, by the way. Mine are just boring metal.
Oh, it saves me from small talk, mostly. Ain't many folk who aren't put off by the limb and avoid me entirely, if I'm honest.
Why is she so far away? I don't like this.
Wait, really? Why, sure. I mean, guess I can't see the harm. Hey, stay here, will you? Me and my new friend here, we're just going over there, to the bottom runger, to talk.
Staying put, but keeping alert as if our jobs and or lives depended on it. Close enough.
Alright.
Worst comestibles!
Try
Worst
one of Auntie's
comestibles!
Choice
We're literally
tobacco-laden
giving them
products,
away!
and you'll say it's addicting.
But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you face rank and file. The big risk.
Get you something?
Tossball news from home. But
Yeah, all the yelling. Could listen to that all day, every day. Actually, I have. That'd be Melquiades. Afraid he stepped away to his office. He's around the corner to the right, just past the stairs. Likely find him whipping up a fresh batch of Raptidon Bite cocktails. Won't do it in front of me. The drink's quite a hit around here, and it's Melquiades' own proprietary recipe. People would literally kill to find it out. If I did, I certainly wouldn't share it with the likes of you. Stuff sells hand over fist. Think the boss would share that with me? I actually been concocting my own cocktail creations in my odd-off hour. and very creative. But, you know, he don't care. In fact, I have. I once made a drink called Death by Purpleberry and Ulceranium Poisoning. Very high concept. Only a select clientele would appreciate it. Fleetingly. Till next week.
Alright, where's Amos?
Right, so how does this all work exactly? They bring you a drink, and then people just conversate? Oh, right, and I'd add that big talk is for big people who matter. So we don't talk about work matters or our day. Okay then. What other sort of stuff you want to talk about? The weather, maybe? Oh, Felicity. Felicity Carroll. Dr. Felicity Carroll, eventually. So guess she's Dr. Auntie Cleo now, technically? If that's how that works? She came to be lead scientist of research and development at Numa Experimental Station. I knew her when she was just Felicity, back in the good old days, when the company still did, you know, human testing first, instead of just letting stuff willy-nilly out into the wild like now. I was her best test subject. Guess that's why them guards call me the first testee. Hadn't occurred to me before. Auntie must have come up with it. Sure was determined. I'll tell you what. Made her own healing grease in a rusty old can of Spacer's Chaw. Got one of them entry science jobs at Auntie Cleo. You know, the corporation. Not the person. Was a whole different person back then, if you can believe it. Started scaling the corporate ladder right quick. Weren't too long before she left the colony completely.
Welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training.
Oh, it weren't like that at all. You got me reminiscing something fierce. Did I mention she and I shared an expired chum bar once? Good times.
Expired chum bar? That's truly heartwarming. Or maybe that's just nausea I'm feeling.
Maybe I can remember other important things like that. I'll sure try. I don't know how much more of this talking stuff I got in me. Anything else? Well, you know, I haven't talked to her for, going on 40 years or thereabouts, I think. But, you know, we were real tight when we were nubbins. When she approved my request for this role, I got a letter from her that said, dictated but not read at the end. Like she was talking right to me. Or at me, maybe.
Won't be any malfeasance if you don't look for it. Next is assertive arbitration. The bit pit, down 14% in net gross.
Oh, but this had her name on it and everything. Like that squiggly line, that means she wrote it. That's not exactly something I've been privy to, you know, per se. All I know is Auntie's has been around a lot longer than I have, and there's always been an Auntie. Can't see anyone else coming after my Auntie, though. Wouldn't imagine she'd allow it. But I don't know. Maybe the job ain't cracked up like it seems. Well, thanks. I don't rightly know how that would have any bearing on it, but I sure appreciate the sentiment. That might be all I want to talk about. The rest makes me, you ever have this Belle, or Auntie, she told me once she needed to climb to the top no matter what, but that she was real sorry about the people she had to step on to get to them. I don't know, would hate to be rude. You come out with me and all.
We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant.
Yeah, you as well. Me as well. Well, guess I should get back to work. Important job and all. This talk made me feel that empty, falling feel in my chest more. But I guess I ought to feel that way. Maybe.
For parasite-free purposes.
Feel really bad for that dude. Alright, we're looking for my man's office here. Oh shit, he's dead.
You're here for Melquiades Alcantara. Afraid you're a mite bit late.
Well, that just says resident.
Investigator Yoshida, Department of Excessive Corporate Malfeasance. Did you know the deceased? Seems like you're not the only one. Were you aware if he had any business rivals, any disgruntled employees? Deals gone sour?
Aren't all employees disgruntled?
Fair assessment. Not particularly helpful, though. We mostly just make sure no one's sloppy enough to get caught. If they do, we throw the book at them. And it's a large book. Leaves quite a mark. Of course we have laws. Anyone breaks a few in a flagrant or particularly inept fashion, they need to be held accountable, or everyone's bottom line suffers. You're clear to saunter freely. Well, maybe someone over at the bottom runger knows something. But remember, taste more and feel less. Anti-Fizzo's numb rum.
Takes all sorts.
Ah. What is this shit?
Simple pleasure of watching professional athletes.
Look who's back. You. I know one. Valo Andrews, owner of the Best Choice. Wasn't too keen on our success. Melquiades said she's meaner than a bag of raptidons. I'll miss his wit. The only way I'd ever make it in that place is crawling through a vent. Some of us have pride. More.
That's fucking hilarious. This is like a little hint, like, yeah, if you want to get through, look for a bit. That's right, yeah, no, we don't want to be up here. What am I looking for? Hey, that door's unlocked now.
What are you doing back here? No one's allowed. Who left that door unlocked? What are you even doing in my bar? Someone will be fired over this. Then, once they reach the nadir of their sorrows, rehired, only that I may fire them again. And I don't know what you think you're seeing here, but ignore all this. Why, yes. Yes, I am. Not sure I appreciate your insinuating tone there. It's a raptidon bite. A unique concoction devised by Melquiades Alcantara, who was simply my dearest friend. Or was. I procured its recipe from him before his unfortunate passing, and before you ask, yes, I have receipts for everything. As if I don't know how to scour a crime scene. Please. This isn't some run-of-the-mill one-bit operation. The best choice is the Spectrum Violet of the Esplanade. Our patrons pay well to stake their claim as the most VIP of the VIP. Now that we have the recipe for this dreadful elixir, our clientele no longer have reason to stray. Think you're wearing down my resolve, don't you? Ugh. Yeah, maybe just a little. Look, I see you're going to be a problem. Just cover my efforts and expenses and the recipe's yours. Our patrons are returning already anyhow. Fine, you can have it. That admittedly was a mite embarrassing. Any serious player would have locked the door first, before spreading out incriminating evidence. Here you are, one lightly bloody, slightly less secret recipe. Time for you to blunder out the way you blundered in.
I wonder if I can go tell the investigator anyways. Shit. Now I got 2 recipes.
After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
You're back. What is it? Oh? How about you enlighten me then? Certainly sounds rather incriminating and somewhat amateurish. But remember, taste more and feel less.
Alright.
Need anything? You learned the recipe? Yes. Tell me and I'll make you one. Oh, the black powder was the ingredient what I was missing. There you go. Till next.
Love it. Alright, can we fast travel? Yeah. That'll be a lot faster than waiting on the train.
Tramicular, arriving.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare?
Hey, everybody, look who it is. All finished? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
I kind of don't want to give away secrets he gave us, to be honest.
Whoa! Just like normal people. That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought...
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
What else? Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real rope
diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times. Didn't make the drink, or didn't make... Oh, I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd... right? Here, for your trouble, from all of us. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but...
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is. You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I...
Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtime stories about that. Oh, that may you effectuate effectually toward the agreed-upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take-charge stuff.
Yeah, but doesn't the brig take a key card? Meet the man in the Moon Man mask. That's funny.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means.
Where the fuck was that elevator? There it is. Did they give us the brig key card? Oh, I guess they did.
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Holy shit, that's terrifying.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you. I know what I said, and I meant what I said. Visitors to the brig are required to taunt the prisoners, at least to the best of their ability. We hope...
What the fuck? Huh? I am not gonna have a $700 fucking bounty for a fucking stun baton. And I don't even understand who just spotted me. Was it the Moon Man guy? Alright, we're back. God, that is terrifying. What the hell?
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much,
Why
but
is this
go
so
ahead.
quiet?
Try your worst. Let's hear it. That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? You implying I'm suffering from oxygen deprivation? You do know the only thing keeping us breathing on this tub is an air scrubber built by the lowest bidder. Joke's on all of us. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? Really? Name me another team above us in colorful opposing team fatalities. Why, our 32nd back Mordecai Nosebiter Barger ranks #1 in unsportsmanlike conduct. Sure, the other teams exceed in body goals, foot goals, and hand goals, but the Spacers chosen rank where it most counts. Body count. You're almost half decent at this. Not especially skilled, but not atrocious. Not good, though. Definitely not good. Don't abandon your present employment by any means. Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? By that measure, everyone outside Auntie's choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as captivating as I am. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. Appreciate the directness. A simple transaction. None of this self-determinism claptrap. Just two people haggling out a deal. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli. Regional
What a
brand
fucking
manager for
name.
Tau Ceti. Spacer's choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps. But me, in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. You bet. I want my turn. Figured I earned it. I mean, look at me. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. Not on me presently, no. They tend to take things off prisoners, you know? It's weirdly universal. Also wasn't wearing this reeking thing prior to being staged for public ridicule. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for the PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught. Wonderful. That broadcast is gonna be the fine. Should mention while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it, and/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. All right, see that door behind me? It's suddenly somehow been left mysteriously unlocked. Pleasure doing business at you.
Plus, you're doing business at you. God damn it. Well, man, you're supposed to be on my side. Quit giving me a bounty and taking my rep down. Bastard. Alright. Yeah, I didn't expect this ship to have so much going on.
Your favorite non-alcoholic vodka.
Cool though.
Approaching station.
Corporations who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo... Choice media shenanigans line? Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate plunder stick. The ill-conceived, off-brand take on an offer.
Anti-Fizzo's Nub Rum. Taste more and feel less with
Alright. Expected it to be a little more clever, but whatever.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society...
Can't tell the difference between trouble.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how bad they've been bamboozled by that self-determinism claptrap. The rest is going to come out eventually anyway. After that, we can all go back to exploiting each other honestly. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. No thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
All right.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assume that was your doing. Wait! What?
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually.
Oh, so he's gonna try to turn on us?
What do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has got me starting to worry. That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone in an indifferent display of artful treachery.
Simmer down now. That was just a fictional representation despite being realistically well-researched. I'm reasonably sure it's wholly inapplicable to our present circumstances. We accept your terms. Consider this final payment for services rendered. Never speak about this to anyone.
Oh, you sounded just like an upper middle manager right then, Twombly. Good job.
Well, I think we're done on the ship. Yeah. Get the hell out of here. I'm a little disappointed I didn't find a compact assault rifle, but who knows? Maybe I'll find one on Praetor.
Commander, over here.
What's up, Inez?
Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah,
heard
I
from
already
Ortiz
forgot.
in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind, and the other's got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me? Fella from my old unit. Good buddy of mine before I was discharged. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye after the grafting procedure. Didn't have a way of reaching out, neither. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Alright.
Inez, it's...
Oh my god.
It's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Law, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hit it good. Whatever you do, Inez, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me? Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find those ice caves on Cloister. We keep our lamps lit, we ought to find the lab without much of a fuss. I hope.
Well. Oh look, there's our stupid advertisement. Alright. That's pretty. Alright.
Short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly. Zeb left out the mission parameters, probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go, if there's time. Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down...
Maybe I should go talk to the other, people. About that? Got a phone call?
Updating ship roster to reflect the addition of Trooper Silong. Reminder. Earth Directorate agents are not allowed to participate in paid promotions funded by corporations. Furthermore, any opinions expressed in favor of product are the agent's own and do not reflect the opinions of the Earth Directorate.
Alright.
What are we standing around jawing for? There's mayhem and murdering to be done.
Such as?
Alright, well, I guess nobody else wants to talk. We're gonna bring Tristan, because there's a bunch of Protectorate here. And I guess Niles, because he's got a mission here. Yeah. Rock? Ice?
Observe that formidable structure in the distance. I hope the device we are after remains within.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
Boy, Tristan will get us through that blockade, won't you, homie? Tower. Very fancy. Niles, man, your helmet is terrible. Let's look at that, man. It put so much detail into everything. It just looks so good. Alright, what's this map look like? We got Break the Strike down there to the left. That's where the Rift module is. We got Pass Through the Automech facility. And then we got Niles' quest over there. And we got something hidden up there in an alcove. So I'm thinking we'll go for the strike first. Cut to the left there. Check out that alcove. That alcove looks interesting. Something over here. Raptidons. Oops.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Tito Taylor? You avoid drugs to a fault, leaving you particularly vulnerable to their effects. Okay. Kind of a weird one.
Prosecuting viscerally. At your word, I shall charge. Spy move.
That's an interesting gun.
Lethal measures at the ready. To battle!
Shit. Try this out next. What the fuck was that?
None shall stand against us!
It's pretty gnarly.
Unleash my might upon them!
I love how this thing sounds.
Rose me! My injuries are not superficial. I'm the one you need to worry about. Over here! Free hole in the head!
Oh shit.
Ain't recharged!
Oops. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Nothing? Okay. Alright. Well, tested out our guns. To be honest, I mean, I do like the sniper, but I think this might be better. I mean, that would probably be pretty good if I was, like, fucking sniping across the map. But we don't really do that too often. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate a contribution to the cause. This? Oh no, okay, I see.
Quite the feat of engineering to keep a
So there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access.
Very well.
Of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure. Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for. He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
How much do I got to approach? Oh, there we go.
Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it for you.
Alright. That was if I wanted to sneak in here. Invert targeting parameters. No, I don't think I need to do that. Ooh, craft mini rockets. Crafts uranium grenade. Hell yeah. Alright, what do I gotta do to get up there? Like there's enemies or something over here. Or Rapidon.
I shall not stay your execution.
Right. Okay, there's gonna be more up here.
Taking punitive action. I shall reduce them to a slurry.
So the alcove is a Raptidon nest.
Trigger finger's still tired.
Good to know. Go check out these order guys first, see what they got going on with them. Then we'll go check out the Raptidon nest. What does this keep popping up? Terminal passport. Thank you.
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service? That is not a simple question, though I might try to explain it like this. There is an equation for calculating gravity, yes? And the speed of light? And skip drive coordinates? The universal equation uses the purity of mathematics to solve the entire universe. For example, by deciphering the storms of Praetor, we learn invaluable aspects of other phenomena. Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axon's shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with each tower you align, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you. That is fantastic news. I'll begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned each tower. And so, I shall have the explosives ready.
Alright.
I am at my wit's end with that damn Protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I'll wash my hands of it.
Thanks, my guy. I'll take the rocket pistol. And I'll also take whatever you got on you. Alright. Go check out this Raptidon nest, I guess. Why does this keep popping up? Oh shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey look, a Colossus. Yeah. That hurt. So this is a mantle wall.
Prosecuting!
Oops. Come on, Tristan. You're supposed to be watching my back, bro. What are you doing?
Taking punitive action! Comes, hey! Got a distraction for you! Come at it!
Get it away from me. Alright. So the Raptidons and the mantle wasp serve. We got here. Oh, one of the lightning towers to recalibrate.
Seems I was over-optimistic to assume the Order would do this work.
Stand against us! I am primed to punish!
Oh, you punish, brother. You punish them all. Done?
Do you have...
There's a lot of them. Kinda weird it was only manta wasps though, not any mantisaurs or nothing. Alright. Probably faster if I just go down there. I'm not too worried about going back and getting the lightning grenades right now. Shotgun's just so good, man. Look at that. Fucking gnarly. Come on, guys, get him.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which.
Fuck him up.
I despise asking for aid, and yet I must.
You died to a single small raptidon, my boy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get trying to incentivize, like, making certain builds, like making a explosives build or a leadership build, but they really made shit feel weak if you don't build for that, you know?
Well now, looks like we've got ourselves a little tag-along.
Alright. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, but that's cool, I guess. Yeah, like, the companions are just weak as hell if you don't spec into leadership. There's a ton of these drop pods around here.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a raptor.
You there. You came from outside the camp, didn't you? Interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg.
What?
I'm a head biological researcher doing some fascinating and mighty important work with Gorvids. I sent my assistant off to the north with a tracking device, hoping he'd lay hands on a Gorvid egg. I desperately need that egg for my research. Could you bring me one? Oh, and bring back my assistant, too, if you find him with all his pieces still stuck together. He ain't much good for assisting in research if he's all torn up. Sound reasonable? Which of my assorted critters would you like to know about?
I already know about those. What the fuck's a Gorvid?
Absolutely fascinating. A sort of simian avian hybrid, extremely deadly. Absolutely incredible physiology. I can't wait to have an egg. The thought of being the first person to catalog the process makes me positively giddy with excitement. The profits from my next few papers are going to be incredible. Guilty as charged. My job is studying which critters we can use to fight the Protectorate here on Praetor. Right now it's mostly Raptidons, which I'd be more than happy to talk on at length if you've an interest.
Nope, I'm good.
Sure thing.
Alright, let's get out of here. I accept it.
You're back. Have you reconsidered helping me find a Gorvid egg? For science, of course. Thank you!
Okay, there we go. I guess I didn't accept it. Oh. Crazy, I don't know. Sometimes the kleptomania doesn't. Yeah, see, look. Sometimes it gets me caught, sometimes it don't. I understand it. I think the worst part is losing rep with it, because it's really hard to get rep.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time!
Those signs hardly seem capable of cracking through
We don't
skulls.
want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans. That's crazy. Sorry about that. Got a phone call.
Others get the exact same thing, but only work 12-hour days!
Spacer's choice. What? What's going on in here? God. Alright. No, don't want to steal them ammo. Talk to these people.
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need? See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stims we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Can't imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of Auntie's Choice's hierarchy by your own self. I don't think you could even change this one dumpish overseer ruining our lives. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'm gonna talk to him. Okay. Am I spotted here? Nope. Alright. Thanks, guys. That's what happens when you don't want to talk to me. You get your shit stole. Alright, there was a picket fence lady we need to go talk to.
That's right, folks! Keep the chanting going! Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause? That spiteful little cur. She's up in her office imagining new ways to make us miserable. But you're gonna need to find a different way in. She's locked the doors to keep us out. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer, I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs. I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor. That's right, folks! Keep the chanting going! I can see the overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable!
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors! We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
Venting
Might not
frustrations
be.
don't normally involve, an actual vent.
Might not be any entrances on the ground floor, but there sure is one through the vents. Yeah.
We shouldn't pay for a drink at a time!
Non-employee professional caller coming out!
What? Dude, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna not open the door this time. How is that? Fuck. Hey, we found an assault rifle. Finally found a compact assault rifle.
Fizzo's number.
Avoid the strike. They should be after blood.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create... I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool. Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it'll make sense to you when they babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice, and if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed.
Uh-huh.
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
Absolutely not. Haha. I like that first one. I like all of these.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
I have received like 5 or 6 phone calls in the last like 40 minutes. This is absurd. Oh.
My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. We've only got a few guards, and they've got a lot of skulls. Plus, they may have made mention that if a ruckus starts, they'll make sure it includes me. So we're apt to try a parley first. That is, my team insists. They're very protective. They, cherish me. No. Yes, they cherish me. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar. If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning
Upper,
the names
middle,
and faces
lower,
of my peons.
Uh-huh.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished. Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumbly Dunbar to get back to work.
I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear? Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
Oh, this lady's a bitch. Alright. I don't know. I guess we'll go talk to the other people.
If you won't let us sleep for
That's right, folks.
you can't judge us for stimulating.
Maybe it'll branch off from there.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Then what in law's name are you doing here? Well, that certainly is unexpected. And potentially wonderful. Assuming, of course, you can actually help us. And he's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. We need better hours, free stims, and the ability to relieve ourselves whenever we want.
They work 20-hour shifts, which requires stims
Holy
to endure
shit.
that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy.
No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling and,
under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
Me? Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work, right? Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Thank you for your trying. I don't know if we'll get it all, but every bit you add makes some...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the free Adrena time, but we can definitely get them bathroom rights and shorter hours. 20-hour workday? That is insane.
No more peeing in bottles and cans!
Did I not come in through that door? Oh, it's sealed. Interesting.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? $12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
So I don't get a choice? I can't fight for a shorter fucking thing at all? All I could do is get him a lunch break?
A lunch break, you say? I suppose that might be a compromise I could make. It would still be a black eye on my sterling reputation, but at least it would get them back to work. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want? They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans. You can't imagine because you've never overseen these lazy, slothful, generally undermotivated layabouts. It's my stern hand that keeps them focused. The bathroom stays locked. What more do they want? Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy. What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing. What? No, I would never. That's slander and or libel. And you can't prove a thing. Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it? All right, what do you want? Huh. I don't know why you would waste leverage on them, but I suppose you've got your reasons. All right. They'll get their Adrena time, and you'll get all the bits I got on me. Is there more they ask? Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please.
I'm not happy with how that went. I could have pushed for the bathroom breaks if I had the medical knowledge, but I couldn't push for anything on ours other than the fucking lunch break. I don't know.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? Is she willing to see? Well, that's tragic. I won't give tell to all the ways we've been sneaking our business under her watch, but let's say no potted plants. What's next? She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. What's next? Excellent. What progress have you made? I suppose it's better than nothing. And if that's all we've been offered, I'm sorry to say it's just not enough to get us back to the plant. You've got to get that damnable overseer to give us something meaningful. Thank you, friend. We appreciate...
Ha! I wouldn't count on it. Once an Auntie's cutthroat, always an Auntie's cutthroat. The last thing that Raptidon and Chiffon wants is free think.
That's not really your concern. Leo has been nice enough to help us find our value here, and the rest doesn't matter.
Right. I'm just here to make sure they get treated.
That could have gone better. Any other ideas?
I don't like this Niley fucker at all. Or Leo, whatever the fuck his name is. Let me talk to this lady again.
That's right, folks.
Nope.
Others
get the exact same thing,
but
only
Hello again, Ameliorator. What news do you have? My, how very offensive and in violation of everything Auntie and I hold dear. I'm very disappointed in you, Ameliorator. I hope you have a more... I suppose you're right. Certainly, if I'm being honest, I could never keep that pace day in and day out. Very well. We'll reduce them to 18 hours a day. Is there anything else we need to negotiate? Or are those ingrates finally ready to return to work?
Yeah, I don't have the medical or
Go and
science
be quick
for
about
a
it, damn you. Time
bathroom
is
break.
literally money. That...
Alright, we'll try this. If not, we're probably going to be having a revolt on our hands.
Hello again. Have you had any more luck in getting the Overseer to see reason? Well, it's not the outcome we were hoping for, but these changes will make our return to work much more palatable.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her ankles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like your auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us...
I suppose that ended well enough. But this negotiation would have been much more succinct if one party had simply inflicted grievous bodily harm upon the other.
Yeah. Guess we can't talk to this guy. Alright. Talk to the Overseer, I guess. Tell her they're gonna get back to work.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my...
Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.